Hi, I'm Susan with Kiwi Designs, and today in this video we are just going to walk you through some fun 4th of July crafts you can make. I love 4th of July. It is one of my absolute favorite holidays, and so I'm really excited that I get to add these fun things to my home decor, and I'm just going to show you how we make them. Alright, so the first thing we're going to show you is how we made these fun firecrackers, and what we used is 3 dowels, like so, and we do have a kit that if you are interested that you can get on our website at kiwiling.com, and it comes with the dowels already cut down for you, and then of course the twine. And I'm going to show you exactly the steps that we did to make this. So what we're going to do is, the first thing you need to do is cut 3 pieces of paper out, and you can use whatever you want, but this is authentic paper, and we do have a paper kit out, and so that's really nice, and I love this 4th of July paper. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut a 8x4, a 6x4, and a 4x4 are the sizes that we used for our dowels. And we're just simply going to adhere them to our dowels. And I'm going to go ahead with the 6-inch one. And the first thing you want to do is you want to add some glue with the glue stick. And we just used a glue stick, and you just add it to the edge of your paper. It's a lot easier if you add it to the paper instead of to the dowels. So if you just add it to the paper like that, and then of course line it up, and then push that down like that, make that nice and flat. And then you're just going to go ahead and wrap your paper around like that, okay? You're just going to give it a nice good tug on that. And then of course once you get it wrapped around, same thing, add some hot glue to your paper on this side. Make sure you get close to those edges, that will make that nice firm look right there. And then of course flatten that out as well. And you would do that for each size of the dowel. And then once you have your dowels covered, we're going to go ahead and add our wick to the firecracker. And the way we did that is we just take our twine, and about a 3-inch is what you need, and you're just going to make a knot right towards the end of one of the sides. Alright, and you're going to pull tight, really tight. Get that really good, and then of course trim it down to the knot, add a little glue to the top, and then you can just place that right on top of your thing. Really easy, super cute, and if you wanted to trim your wick down, you could like that. Okay, so you would do that for each dowel. At that point, then we just added some fun accessories to some sticks, and what we're going to do for those is we're going to use our designer templates, and you can use whatever you want. Some of the fun ones that we like to use is of course the stars from the adventure set, the pinwheel from the celebrate set, and then accents and things like that. And I'm just going to show you how we made this fun pinwheel and turned it in like this. So once you trace it out and cut it out of your paper, like so, which I've already done, all you're going to do is you're going to just fold all of the sides in, and that gives you that nice dimension look. It's just a super fun thing to try. And so what we're going to do is add a little glue into the middle, and then go ahead and fold those over like that, one at a time. So super easy. Great way to use your glue gun, so get that out and just do that. So you don't need to, or if you don't have glue gun, you can try glue dots, but I really recommend the glue gun. Whoops. And then of course, once you have all of your sides folded over, add a cute button or things like that, and I would just simply, again, hot glue that right into the middle. And then once you have that done, you're gonna actually just simply adhere all of your layers together, and we definitely love layers. And then before you do any of that, we're gonna go ahead and take your 3 firecrackers, tie them together, and if you're getting the kit, you'll have the twine in the kit as well. Tie them together, make it nice and tight, and then just stick these on in the back of your twine. And you can add some berries, buttons, things like that. So really simple, really easy. Alright, so I'm going to show you how we made these cute blocks, and really, it's really simple, but what we did is we trimmed some 2x4s down, and the sizes that we did were these 2 are 5 inches long, and then these ones are 9, and then of course we just took a 4x4 and cut that down to 4 inches as well. So it all fits nice and snug, like so, and then we just took strips, about 2 inches, a little bit less than 2 inches, added some Mod Podge, and then added those over it, and then of course you can dress it up. But those are the sizes as of the wood that we use, and my sweet husband was so willing to cut them down for me. So if you're at a hardware, make sure to pick up some 2x4s and a 4x4, and you can use some scraps and make your own little cute wooden flag. Okay, the last one but not least is this fun patriotic wreath that you can make, and I actually found this on Pinterest. For those that like to find things on Pinterest, you can find it there as well. And I'm just going to show you some of the steps that we made. Now, to make the actual wreath, I just used a swimming noodle. I saw this tip on Pinterest as well, and I thought, how brilliant, because instead of spending, you know, $10 for your base of your wreath, you can spend $1 or $2. And all I did was stick a dowel, put these together, and then you can add some duct tape right there, and then that gives you your base. Now, I'm going to actually show you how to make the ruffles on this small one. And this is for my front door, and then I went ahead and I'm going to make one for my house as well because I just loved it so much. So now the way that you just make the ruffles is that you're going to cut your 2-inch strips, okay? And this is for your small wreath. If you're doing the big one, I actually use the full length of the fabric. So you can see that's about double up for the small one. So this is probably about 9 inches, this is probably about 18. And so when you have fabric folded in half, you can get multiple of each one out. Okay, so 2-inch strips, and if you're working with burlap, which I just love to give it that nice rustic look, I do recommend that you sew the edges of one of yours. And the reason is because when you go to gather it, you're gonna go ahead and just thread some craft thread onto a needle. And I used craft thread because it doesn't break. It was really simple to work with. And you're just gonna sew on the side that you actually already made your stitches. And the reason the stitches are there is because if not, it pulls out and then of course it all comes unraveled. And you don't need to do both sides because it's okay if the other side's a little messy. It's really cute, I think it is. So, alright, so we're just gonna go up and down, up and down. Let me do a little faster here until you have it all on and gathered. Then you're gonna pull it through, not all the way. You wanna keep the end a little on this side as well, so don't pull it all the way through. And then once you have it done, you're gonna pull your 2 sides together like this. And that's going to give you that gathered look. And so what you're going to do is you're going to tie this around. And it looks like I did the wrong color, but that's okay. I can move it. And so we're just going to take that, tie it onto your wreath. And of course you would alternate colors. But we're just going to go ahead and tie that on. Once you have it good and tie it onto your actual wreath, whatever size you're working with, you can trim it up and then bunch your gathers around like this. So you can even pull it, you know, I need to add a red one, so I'll just pull that up. And then you just push them together like that. It's that simple. Now, if you're working with fabric, you don't need to sew the edges. You can just sew right on, or jeans is another thing they recommend, using some jeans for the blue. Super cute, add some buttons on, but I went ahead and used a polka dot pattern. So super easy, get some fabric, pull out your scraps, and you can make a fun wreath. Well, make sure to head on over to kiwilane.com and check out our 4th of July sale. It will be going on from July 21st to the 23rd. So for 3 days. We do have a couple of these firecracker kits, and it comes with the dowels and the twine that you need to make your own little firecrackers. So a lot of fun. And then of course you can just add your own berries, buttons, paper, that type of deal. And then also we have this fun paper kit that we used on these projects from Authentique. And we were able to complete a 2-page layout and then also one of these crafts. So it's just a lot of fun to try those out. Another thing we are doing during the sale is we're giving away one of these for free. So everyone that places an order during those 3 days will be entered in to win one of these, and then of course we'll ship it out to you. So make sure to head on over to kiwilane.com, and you can also join us on Facebook. Thanks for watching.